A joke that insulted the president of China and called him Winnie the Pooh resulted in one of the year's best horror games being removed from Steam. Here's what happened. Taiwanese developer Red Candle Games rose to prominence after the release of its 2017 horror game Detention. Detention takes place in the 1960s during the White Terror period, where political dissidents in Taiwan were suppressed. IGN named it one of the best horror games of 2017. Red Candle followed up Detention 2 years later with a game called Devotion, which the studio released on Steam in February of this year. Reviewers again praised the sequel, including IGN Japan, which scored it a 9.8 out of 10, just about as high a score as you can get. But a week after its release, Devotion was pulled from Steam following a review bombing campaign led by Chinese citizens. The review bombing was the result of the inclusion of an art asset with a reference likening Chinese President Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh. The reference to Pooh was found in a poster in the game, which when interacted with, would flash the words Xi Jinping, the Winnie the Pooh moron in Chinese. The reference would not be easily recognizable to anyone who can't read Chinese, so the controversy was almost exclusive to Chinese-speaking territories. The usually harmless Winnie the Pooh has become something of a taboo subject on the Chinese internet. Since Xi became the leader of China in 2012, internet users would use images of the cartoon bear as a way to lightly joke about the president. Pooh was used as a physical comparison to Xi, but the meme became mainstream and eventually censored on Chinese internet services. The censorship of Pooh in China has been so widespread that the country denied the release of the Disney live-action film Christopher Robin. And in video games, Chinese game websites went so far as to censor Pooh out of images for Kingdom Hearts 3. So as far as the Chinese internet goes, Winnie the Pooh is a serious red flag. Red Candle Games has issued a new statement on the status of Devotion. It appears the developers will not be re-releasing the horror game. The team writes in a Twitter statement, "For the past 4 months, the art asset incident related to Devotion has caused immeasurable harm to Red Candle Games and our partner. We would like to offer our most sincere apology to all impacted teams and personnel." Although Red Candle says it's still in business mediations, the co-founders, quote, "have reached a unanimous decision to not re-release Devotion in the near term, including but not limited to obtaining profit from sales, revision, IP authorization, etc., to prevent unnecessary misconception." This is the first public statement from the developer in 4 months since Devotion was pulled from Steam. At the time of the initial controversy, Red Candle Games told players the team was in the process of negotiating Devotion's return, but the developers stayed mostly silent. Red Candle also pulled all of its Devotion trailers from its YouTube channel. There were also reports from Ian Garner, a Taiwan-based games publisher, that Devotion's Chinese publishing partner IndieVent lost its business license since the controversy, but it is unclear if that incident is related to Red Candle's game being pulled from Steam. There has been an outpouring of support for Red Candle since its new statement went live earlier today, especially since many see the apology as unnecessary. Prominent video game developers have come out to defend Red Candle Games and to protest its continued absence from Steam. Ubisoft Montreal programming team lead Gavin Young wrote, "Reminder to the gamers who promise to rise up. This is what actual censorship looks like." Unfortunately, anyone looking to play Devotion, by all accounts a very good game, may have to wait a while, if not indefinitely. We will continue following this story here at IGN.